here, and it's made a ton of sense for me to stay.
Brent, we were just talking to John about this, but the start of your career, I mean, you missed basically 3 of your first 4 years, or big portions of them. Could you have ever thought at that point in time that you'd still be playing all these years later and end up having the career you've had?
No chance, man. It was tough times, a lot of dark days, and a lot to fight through. And I think guys like Terrell Suggs, Marshall Yonda, they dealt with a bunch of injuries throughout their career, and they were kind of there to lift me up and to be like a benchmark on like what to work on coming off an injury, kind of how to have the right mindset like going into the whole thing. So there was a lot of sitting back and watching and, trying to figure out how I fit in and that sort of thing. But, relying on those vets and stuff like that helped me a ton, and allowed me to get through that and, turn that into a career. It was just 1 year at a time, and thankfully it worked out.
Brent, you've now been an NFL survivor, the definition I used. You've been in the NFL for a long time, playing on the fringe of the roster, a lot of that, and obviously been on the handshake crew for now several years. What do you talk to other young players about in terms of, not everybody gets a big second contract. Sometimes you want to be ready for that way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just being in the league is a privilege, man. Like every single day, you just got to relish it because you see so many guys in and out, and just even looking at my class now, it's, nobody's still around. So just finding your own role, just appreciating it. Like as I get older, I've started to be able to take a seat back and really just appreciate like how thankful I am to be here. When you're young, you're like noses on the grindstone, you're just like hustling every day, you're stressed out, all this stuff. And now I feel like I can kind of be at a luxury to sit back and just really appreciate things each and every day. And I think that's kind of helped me like, continue to play well in this, later stretch of my career.
Brent, we've been kind of asking some of the more experienced linemen about Travis Jones. You've got to see him grow. I mean, to your mind, what specific thing has to happen for him to go from the good player we saw last year to maybe something more than that?
I think he's doing it, man. Like, he's a guy like Justin to look at, Broderick Washington, who works so hard. Like, he's up with them early in the morning working out. He kind of sees the model of what to do, and I think you guys can see it like out on the field. His like pass rushing ability has gotten so much better. The way he moves, his quickness, his size, speed, just the way he thinks about the game now. It's at a more mature level where, I think he's going to take off this year. I think he's done a great job and looked at those guys, how they've done it. And yeah, the sky's the limit for him. I think he's going to take a huge step this year.
Thank you, Brent.
Thanks, Brent. Appreciate it.